Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm your name. And today we've got some very exciting news for our senior viewers, and honestly, for anyone who is currently or soon to be receiving Old Age Security OAS. April is just around the corner, and with it comes not one, not two, but three big OAS checks set to arrive. Yes, you heard that right, three. If you're a senior, or you know a senior who could benefit from this news, make sure to stick around and get the full details. We're going to break everything down for you, so you don't miss out on anything important. So grab a cup of coffee, sit back, and let's dive into it. Before we get into the exciting details, let's quickly recap what Old Age Security OAS is, just in case you're new to it or need a refresher. OAS is a government program in Canada designed to provide monthly payments to seniors aged 65 and older, regardless of their income or employment history. Think of it as a foundational support system for older Canadians who may have limited income during their retirement years. For most seniors, the OAS benefit is a lifeline to help cover basic living expenses, and it can be a critical part of the income puzzle when planning for retirement. So when news breaks about multiple OAS checks coming in 1 month, you can imagine that's something worth getting excited about. What's special about this April? Now, here's where things get really interesting. As we all know, payments like OAS are typically distributed on a regular schedule throughout the year. But in April, something special is happening. Instead of receiving just one, you're going to get 3 checks. This is something that doesn't happen every month, so it's definitely worth paying attention to. Now, why is April such an exceptional month for OAS payments this year? There are a couple of key factors that are coming into play. For one, it's not just about the usual payments. There are additional adjustments and bonuses happening, which will be reflected in these checks. But what's the breakdown? What exactly does this mean for you? Well, here's everything you need to know. The 3 OAS checks you'll be getting in April, okay? Let's break this down step by step. First up, you'll be receiving your usual OAS payment. Every eligible senior will get this regular payment. And while the amount can vary depending on factors like your total income or whether you're receiving any other benefits, it's typically issued on the 20th of each month. So this is the payment you know and love. No surprises here, but still important. The OAS increase next up. There's an OAS increase set to happen in April. You might be aware that the Canadian government has been gradually increasing OAS payments, and in April, seniors will see an increase in their monthly benefit. This increase is tied to inflation and cost of living adjustments COLA, so it helps seniors keep up with rising prices of goods and services. The increase is expected to be substantial, meaning more cash in your pocket, which is always good news. The OAS clawback reduction last, but certainly not least, a clawback reduction will also be taking place. If you've heard the term OAS clawback before, you know that it refers to the portion of OAS that is deducted if your income surpasses a certain threshold. Well, this year, the threshold is going up, which means fewer seniors will have their OAS payments reduced. This is especially great news for those who were previously getting less OAS due to the clawback rules. What does this mean for you? Now that you know there are 3 checks coming, let's talk about what this means for your budget and your financial planning. If you're a senior who depends on OAS as a primary source of income, these changes could have a big impact. Here's why. Increased payments. The regular OAS payment, combined with the upcoming increase, will give you more purchasing power. This could help ease some of the pressure caused by rising living costs, especially if you've been feeling the pinch at the grocery store or when paying for utilities. Less clawback. For those who have been impacted by the OAS clawback, the increase in the income threshold could mean that you get to keep more of your OAS. Fewer deductions could result in a more stable monthly income. More financial flexibility. With an increase in your OAS and possibly fewer clawbacks, you may now have more room in your budget for other essentials or fun activities. Whether it's saving for a rainy day, taking a vacation, or buying something you've wanted for a while, having more money in your hands is always a positive thing. How much will you actually be receiving? This is probably the most important question on your mind right now. How much more money are you actually going to get in April? Well, the exact numbers can vary depending on your income and whether you're impacted by the OAS clawback. Here are some general estimates to help give you a rough idea. Regular OAS payment. Seniors who have been receiving the regular OAS will see an increase of around $20 to $50 per month. OAS increase. For seniors receiving OAS, the government's annual inflationary adjustment in April is expected to bring in an extra $40 to $80 monthly, depending on the inflation rates and your specific eligibility. Clawback reduction. If you've been subject to the OAS clawback, you could see a reduction in how much is taken from your check. This could mean an additional $100 to $300 each month, depending on your income. Who is eligible for these payments? You're probably wondering who exactly is going to be getting these increased payments. To qualify for OAS in the first place, you need to be 65 years or older and have lived in Canada for at least 10 years after the age of 18. If you meet these eligibility requirements, you'll be receiving the regular OAS payment every month. For those eligible for the clawback, it generally applies if you have an annual income of over $79,054. However, thanks to the increase in the income threshold this year, it's expected that more seniors will avoid the clawback entirely or have a reduced amount deducted from their checks. How can you maximize your OAS benefits? Now that we know about these 3 OAS checks coming in April, let's talk about how to make the most of your payments. Track your income. If you're worried about falling into the OAS clawback zone, make sure you're keeping track of your income and know where you stand. Understanding your finances can help you plan for any changes or adjustments. Use a financial planner. If managing your OAS payments and other retirement income feels overwhelming, consider speaking to a financial planner. They can help you understand how to best allocate your resources and take advantage of all the benefits available to you. Stay informed. Changes to OAS benefits can happen, so make sure to stay up to date on any announcements or adjustments from the Canadian government. You never know when there might be another increase or additional relief available. What happens if you miss a payment? In the rare case that you don't receive your OAS payment on time, don't panic. The first thing you should do is check your online account through the official government portal to see if there's any issue with your account. If everything looks good on your end and the payment still hasn't arrived, contact the OAS service provider as soon as possible. There could be an error in processing, and they'll help you sort it out quickly. Closing remarks. So, there you have it, 3 big OAS checks coming this April, including your regular payment, an increase in your benefit, and a reduction in the clawback for many seniors. It's certainly a month to be excited about if you're receiving old age security. If you're a senior who's been waiting for that extra bit of relief, this could be a great opportunity to catch up on bills, start saving for a vacation, or just enjoy a little extra comfort in your everyday life. As always, I'd love to hear from you. Are you a senior receiving OAS? What are you planning to do with your extra check this April? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with others who could benefit, and subscribe for more updates on OAS and other important senior-related news. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.